back with Carney Wilson and Jackie Guerra, right? Guerra. Celebrities who've lost an incredible amount of weight with the help of surgery. And my next celebrity guest helps wake up Los Angeles and myself every single morning. Know who that is? Check this out.
For over a decade, Big Boy has been the hottest DJ on the LA hip-hop scene. Big Boy has kicked it with some big celebrities. Destiny's Child and Beyonce, Usher, Kanye West, Snoop Dogg, Mariah Carey. They have all sat in the booth with Big Boy. Big Boy was as well known for his size as he was for his talent. Let's face it, Big Boy was a big boy. In 2003, Big Boy decided to have gastric bypass surgery, losing an astonishing 275 pounds. His weight has been a lifelong struggle that he overcame, and it wasn't easy.
Please welcome one of the most talked about and listened to DJs in all of America, Mr. Big Boy. Come on out.
I cross my legs all the time now because I can never do that.
That's what she was saying earlier. Jackie was saying crossing legs. So, Big Boy, we had a run-in at the Grammys. It was the Grammys, last year?
Yeah.
I went to the Grammys last year, had awful red hair. It was awful. But I was walking down an aisle and this guy, why don't you tell the story, said hi.
Yeah, so Tyra's walking down and I'm like, and I jump in front of her, I'm like, hey, Tyra, how you doing? And she gave me one of those, hey. And I went back to my girl and I was like, I don't think she recognized me. And sure enough, when we had a chance to talk again, she was like, I didn't know that was Big Boy.
I did not
And I was
know.
right in her face, looking fine and everything.
Yeah.
And she was
I did not know. But Los Angelino, born and raised, and have been seeing billboards of you for years. And I have some here. These are very famous billboards.
Cut off the air right here.
Of Big Boy. Very famous billboards.
And that's me. I'm actually doing the splits on that one. That's actually.
You know how to do the splits?
Yes, that is actually
wow. Me. And here is my all-time favorite.
Get the children out the way.
My all-time favorite, Morning Obsession with Big Boy. So, how do you go from being so known as Big Boy, the name and the size, and these are so famous. I mean, every time there was a new one up, I'd get excited, like, oh, there's the new one, you know? So how do you go from being known as that to still, were you nervous that if you lost the weight, you might lose that, your image?
I thought about that. I thought about, well, what about Big Boy? What about the people that, love Big Boy on the radio? Am I going to lose, the fan base? Or I was so trapped in being that, not that character, but being that big person.
Yes.
Big Boy. Big Boy.
Yes.
But I got
do it again.
Big Boy.
Yeah. Okay.
But it just came down to where I was like, you know what? You got to take care of yourself.
Yes.
And I think people really enjoyed what was inside more than the 500-pound guy that comes on the radio every day.
Yes.
So it was, either take care of yourself right now or people are going to be walking past your casket and saying, man, I wish he would have taken care of himself. So.
And you feel like if you did not have surgery, you would not have lived.
I'm going to tell you, Tyra, I knew, and I joke around, I play around, but you get quiet and you start to talk to yourself and you talk to God. And I knew that if I didn't do something and get this surgery, I felt in my heart and in my mind that I would have been dead within a year.
Dead within a year?
Yes.
Wow. Well, we have a lot to talk about.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, and I know that you did have some negative effects after the surgery. Like I said at the top of the show, it wasn't just glamorous. It wasn't just Big Boy shrink. Oh, yeah, hey. There were some things, and there were some blackouts, and there was a lot of heavy stuff. And I'm glad that you're sharing it. We're going to talk about it when we come back. Big Boy, I want to ask you about the dark side and the after effects and the things that your body was going through.
Once I got out of the surgery, my thing was I said, you know, God, all you have to do is wake me up. You wake me up and my life starts from there. And I had my surgery performed in Georgia. I came home and I felt great. After around 2-3 weeks, I noticed I started to slow down. My energy level started to drop a lot. And I got to the point where you get this bad taste in your mouth. I started gritting my teeth a lot, started having different kind of like mood swings. And I would call my doctor and I'm like, hey, you know, I'm having these problems. And it wasn't like the quick remedy. Okay, we'll do this or increase this, so on and so forth, do these kind of vitamins. And I tried everything. So it got to a point where I just started grinding down. I mean, to the point where, Tyra, I could sit here and you would talk to me and I couldn't even comprehend what you were saying. Or there were times when if you went to say goodbye, I could hear conversations, but I couldn't even join the conversations because I was so messed up that I couldn't even speak. I couldn't talk.
And why do you think your reaction was so strong? Was it because, what did you have? You had something called the duodenal switch?
Yes, I had the duodenal switch, and that's one of the most risky. That's the most extreme that you can have because what it is, you go in, you malabsorb a lot. I wasn't absorbing all my vitamins and any of the food that I was intaking because it's the way that they realign your digestive tract. I would never tell anyone to get the procedure that I had.
Really?
Yeah.
If you had to do it over again, would you have gotten maybe the bypass?
Yeah. Like knowing the complications,
yes,
I probably would have went for the regular Roux-en-Y or the Phobie or something.
One of the other ones. And you have a lot of excess skin, you said, right?
Yeah.
A lot of excess skin that's still hanging. Do you think you'll get the surgery? Why do you laugh?
You know why? Because one night I was laying down with my girlfriend and she was snoring. And when she was snoring, I was like, wow, you know, she never snores. So I'm sitting there, I'm laying there, I'm like, baby, and I don't want to wake her up because I know she's tired, but I'm hearing her. So I just happened to look over after around 20 minutes. And when I looked at her, my fat on my arm was on her face. And she couldn't breathe. My fat had just laid on her face and she was fighting for her life, Tyra. She was like,
oh my God.
yeah.
And then you tell me that because of the excess skin, when you jog, it sounds like what?
Oh, now, if I walk down some stairs or if I run, it's like this.
Like applause.
Yeah, now I'm like this. Oh, no, that's me again.
Oh, gosh. Okay, I want to ask all three of you, about sex.
Oh, yeah.
Sex after the surgery.
Together? Hello.
My favorite subject.
Is it different?
No.
It's the same.
It's always been great.
Oh,
You
it's
know
good
what?
for you.
It's-
What about you?
Well, I mean, it was good before, but now it's like Cirque du Soleil.
Yeah.
Slap it up, flip it,
Like-
run it